In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to fix header in Excel. First, open Microsoft Excel and go to the worksheet you want to work on. If you regularly work with large spreadsheets, keeping your header visible can make a big difference. When the header stays in place as you scroll, it becomes much easier to track which column contains what information, especially when you're looking through a long list of data. In Excel, the feature that makes this possible is called freeze panes. It lets you keep certain rows or columns visible while the rest of the worksheet moves as you scroll. For example, if your sheet has headers like Employee ID, Name, Department, and Salary in the first row, freezing that top row will keep those labels visible at all times. If your headers are in row 1, the easiest method is to freeze the top row. Go to the View tab, click Freeze Panes, and then choose Freeze Top Row. Once you do that, the first row will stay visible while you scroll down through the worksheet. This is the fastest option when you only need to keep a single header row on screen. If your worksheet has more than one header row, you'll want to freeze multiple rows instead. In that case, click the row directly below your headers. For example, if your headers take up rows 1 and 2, click row 3. Then go to View, select Freeze Panes, and click Freeze Panes again. Excel will keep rows 1 and 2 visible while you scroll. The key here is selecting the correct row before freezing, because Excel locks everything above the selected row. You can also freeze both rows and columns at the same time. This is useful if you want to keep the top header row visible and also keep the first column in view. To do that, click the cell that is below the header row and to the right of the column you want to freeze. For example, click cell B2. Then go to View, choose Freeze Panes, and click Freeze Panes. This will freeze row 1 and column A together. If you ever want to remove the frozen view, go back to the View tab, click Freeze Panes, and choose Unfreeze Panes. That will return the worksheet to normal scrolling. A few final tips. Use Freeze Top Row when your headers are in the first row, and if your headers span multiple rows, always select the row immediately below them before freezing. Also remember, Freeze Panes only changes how the worksheet is displayed. It does not lock or edit your data. And if you want headers to repeat when printing, use Print Titles under Page Layout instead.